This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. In the last session, we were discuss about set data structure, and today I'm going to discuss about dictionary. So, what is dictionary and how to create a dictionary? How to access elements from dictionary? Change or add elements into dictionary? Delete or remove elements from dictionary? How to copy the dictionary values? How to get complete items from the dictionary? And how to get only keys? How to get only values, and how to do the membership test on dictionary. What is membership test and how to do the membership test, and length of the dictionary is possible. So dictionary is unordered collection of items. Unordered, same as set. So dictionary is unordered collection of items. In dictionary, each item can be a pair of two things. One is key and value. Key and value. So in dictionary, key and values are required here. Key colon value. This is called one item. In dictionary, one item means key and value pair. This is completely is called one item. In other data types like list set, okay. So one value is one item, like 10 is one item, 20 is another item, like this. But in coming to the dictionary, key value pair both are called as one item. We can say that key and value pair are both are called as one item. Key must be unique and it is immutable. That means we cannot modify the key once we create. Suppose here one is a key and name is so value is more. This is soil. So key must be unique. It's not be duplicate and it is immutable. We cannot able to modify that. But it can be any data type. Key can be of any data type, like it is string type, it is integer type, it is float type, or any data type of string, any data type of key we can able to use. Coming to the value, value can be of any data type. Value is mutable. That means we can able to change the value, can able to change the value, and value may be duplicate also. Yes, need not to be unique. So values might be duplicate also possible, but key is not duplicate. Key must be unique. Key is immutable. We cannot able to change. Value is mutable. We can able to change. Key and value both can be of any data type. Key only unique. Value need not to be unique. Value can be duplicate also possible. This is what dictionary and key pair of values. Key value pair things. Okay. So creating dictionary, how it is possible to create a dictionary here? Simple. To create dictionary, we use curly braces, same as set, same as set. So let's try to create one dictionary. So here I'm trying to create dictionary D equals to, here curly braces, one is a key, then value is this one. Next two is a key, then value is this one. Next 3.3, it's floating key. So value is this one. A is key, then value is this one, like this. So different data type values. So this is unique. This is unique. Keys are these are only 3.3 A keys. Key can be of any data type. Key cannot be duplicate. Okay. For example, here I'm giving one more key MYJ. So it takes only one key pair. It's duplicate key, no? Here one is there, here one is there, two keys are there, but which key it will take, sir? First only it will take? No, it is unordered, no? So unordered means anyone can take, that is key can be of anyone. So either it is only take or it is only take, no problem at all. So that key is unique, key is duplicate I have given. So instead of duplicate already given, no duplicate it will not accept while preparing dictionary. So it won't accept duplicate. You can see this print D. I want to print dictionary values, print D. Let's run this. Now dictionary here. So which key values are taking? This one is taking. This is ignored completely. Next, when we execute, this is what same. Again, when we try to execute, this is same. So unique values only, unique keys only can be accepted. Duplicate key cannot be accessed. Key can be of any data type. One is 2, your floating key 3.3, so string key. Okay, key can be of any data type. Value can be of any data type. Value might be duplicate. For example, this is another key called 4. 4 is a unique key. Value is similarly only. So here only value is there, same value, here only same value is there. But keys are different or not? Yes, here 1 key and here 4 key. It will work out. Both values can be of duplicate. Key cannot be duplicate. So this is dictionary creation and print type of D. Type function is used to get what type of dictionary it is. So here it is dictionary clearly. So if you want to access any values from the dictionary, compulsory what is required in the sense key. Key must be required. Accessing elements from dictionary. How to access elements from dictionary? Using keys. So there are two ways to access here. First I will show you. We can able to pass key inside the square bracket. So d of 1. 1 is what here? Key. 1 is what? Key. So one key is there? Yes, it is there. So value is coming or not? Yes. Suppose d of 3.3. It's a key. There is a key, no? 3.3. 3.3 key is there? Yes, it's there. So value is what? 33. Suppose I'm giving 5. Do you have any 5 key in this dictionary? No 5 key. So whenever we don't have 5 key, then it is showing what? Key error. Key error. So there is no such kind of key in the dictionary. That's what it raises what? Key error. Key error is 5. But similarly, we can able to get the dictionary values by using get function. Get. Get. So here get 4. 4 is a key. Key is there or not? Yes, it is there. So it is working fine. But in the get function, whenever I'm going to pass 5, which is not available in my dictionary, 5 is the key which is not present in dictionary. So it return what? None. Nothing will be written. So that is the difference between get function and all the passing index in the square bracket. So passing key value in the square bracket. So if you pass the key inside the square bracket, if the key is not present, it shows error. If the key is not present, it shows error. What error? Key error. Now d dot get get function. So if I'm using get function, d dot get of 5, then you can see none. None in the sense nothing will be written. So get function will return none when there is no key available in the dictionary. If the key is present, it return values. So 3 key is there? No, it's not there. 3.3 is there. So if the key is present, the value will come using get function. If the key is present, value will come using square bracket here, square bracket, 2 keys there, value is coming. If the key is not present, square bracket through, it will give error, that is key error, key is not present. So if the key is not present, get function will return what? None, nothing will be written. This is the difference between get and square bracket index operator, that is. So anyways we can use, but the difference is like that only. Next, change or add elements. So I want to modify the elements, dictionary elements. How it is possible? Simple. You can see this is my dictionary, EID, employee ID. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Employee ID is a string, EID, 1, 2, 3. Next, name, name, SAI, address, Hyderabad. So this is dictionary with a few items. Employee ID, name, address. As it is, we got an output like this. Okay. Now, next what I want to do, D of D of. I want to change the name. Name equals to Durga. Print D. Print D. This time what happened? Name is the key. I am changing this name. Instead of Sai, I am giving what? Durga. So you can see this. Durga is present or not? Yes. If this key is already present, value gets updated. What value? This key value. Name is a key. It's present in dictionary. Already it is there that this key value is what? Sai. It's going to be updated with Durga. If, for example, my key is not there, age is not there. Okay, age is not there. Do you have age key in your dictionary? No. So this time what happened? A new key value pair is added to the dictionary. A new key value pair. Key is age, value is 34. A new key value pair is added to the dictionary. EID, name, address, age. Look at here, new key value pair is added. So what you understand that is, if the key is there, value gets updated into dictionary. If the key is not present in the dictionary, then that key value pair is added to the dictionary. A new key value pair is added to the dictionary. So that is D of age equal to 34. Age is not present. That is key, but it is going to be added to the dictionary. Age, key, and value 34. It is added successfully. This is what changing or adding elements into the dictionary. You want to delete or remove elements? Yes, we can delete or remove elements from dictionary. How it is possible? So we use del keyword. So for example, you can see uh, del 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 d of 1 or else d of eid. So eid I want to delete. So key through it is possible. Print d, print d. So complete eid is gone or not? Yes, eid is not there. So this is deleting one item from dictionary. For that purpose we use del keyword. Del keyword. Now, sir, to delete entire the dictionary is possible? Yes. Del D. So you can see whenever I'm trying to delete this, the dictionary will be deleted. But after deleting dictionary also, you are trying to get the dictionary. So print D, it's not possible. Now you can see name error D is not defined. Why? Because already you deleted dictionary, no? So again you are trying to access what? Dictionary here. Again you are trying to access what? Dictionary. It's not possible actually. So once we delete dictionary, again you are trying to print a dictionary. It's not possible because deleted successfully done. So this is called dictionary deleted one item, or you can completely delete entire the dictionary also. So this is what copy. Copy means there is no COPY copy method. Just we are going to transfer one dictionary elements into another dictionary. So how it is possible? Suppose you can see print d1 equals to d1 equals to d. Then print d1. d1 is another dictionary, another copy of the dictionary. D is another copy of the dictionary. Here two copies are going to be available. So this is just copy, transferring the values from one dictionary element to another dictionary element. So dictionary value actually here, dictionary variable. Okay. So this is copying just. There is no such type of method like COPY. So only just moving complete dictionary items into another dictionary variable. Now you can see items. Item is nothing but what in dictionary? Key value pair. Both combination is called one item. Keys, that means only keys. Values, that means only values. So I want to get items from the dictionary. How to get? So print d dot items. D dot items. Print d dot items. So let's run this. Items only coming. All items are coming? Yes, it's all items are coming. Print d dot items if I'm saying. Item is a function. So this function is used to get all items from the dictionary. Now same way we have to get keys. So we can able to get the keys also. How to get keys? Only keys I want to get. Instead of items dot keys we can pass. Keys. So let's run this. Keys are coming. Only EID, name, address. These are the keys. So values I want to get, only values, d dot values, only values I want to get. So values are coming here. So you want to get items or you want to get values or keys, completely you can able to get. So based on these functions, there is a length property. So how to get length of dictionary? How many number of elements are there in the dictionary? I want to know. So length of D, that is what? Three items are there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Key value pair is called one item. Okay. Key is not another item. Value is not another item. Next, finally, membership test. Membership test we did for many data types. That means our value is present in data type or not, a data structure or not, we have to check. That is called membership test. But the thing is, membership test in dictionary is possible with only values, not for keys. Membership test in dictionary only for values, not for keys. Sorry, only for keys, not for values. Suppose you can see here, print here, EID, EID in D, yes, EID in D. Why? Because employee ID in dictionary D. EID is there? Yes, it is there, EID. Now you can see when I click on, so true, because this EID is present in dictionary clearly, it's available. Suppose EID not in D, it written completely false because employee ID is available, no? Yes, that's what here it shows false clearly. EID not in D in the sense, no, it is available in D dictionary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it's available. False it is. Suppose, for example, you can say this value I'm going to use. Value. Value means 1, 2, 3, 4, Sai like this. Actually, Sai is there. Sai in D, yes, it is there. Value is there. But if it is value is there, it has to return what? True. But still it written what? False. Why? Because in dictionary, membership test is not applicable for values. It's only applicable for what? Keys. So membership test is only for keys, not for values. Only for keys, not for values. Here value is there, Sai. So Sai in D actually. If dictionary support membership test for values, it has to be written true, but here it is written what? False. That means what? Membership test is only for values or only for keys, not for values. Key, if we apply, then it is okay. Suppose name in D, name is a key. Yes, it's there, key is there, so it written true. So this is about dictionary. Membership test is only for keys in dictionary, not for values. So this is about data structures and its operations and functions, what we apply on this. Now coming to the next topic. Yes, 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 yes. That the thing is here, dictionaries can be used to retrieve the data from huge amount of data. For example, you have some lot of data in the database or somewhere. I want to retrieve the employee details or something. So I have to give pass. I have to give some keys through we can able to get. See, generally we have to store multiple collection of data items. General cases, multiple collection of data items. So generally multiple collection of data item purpose we use what? Arrays concept. Arrays. So array is what? Similar data type elements. Similar data type elements. But here it is, for example, you can take list. List is not similar data type elements. It is multiple data type elements. That is heterogeneous data type elements we can use. Heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means different data type elements I want to store in one list pattern. So list is the best option instead of array. Okay, array is not support, that is because array is only what we can say similar data type elements. Either you can store in only integer or only strings or only characters, like that only. So homogeneous elements we can store in array, heterogeneous elements we can store in what we can say list actually. So same as set is there. Set is nothing but unique data type items. Suppose you want to generate employee numbers IDs uniquely, so you can use set, or else you have some authentication purpose, so some UID, okay, so universal ID or other identification, so that or else passport passport number that will be unique for everyone. So in that case, we can use set data structure. So different cases, different data structures we can use as per our requirement. So dictionary means you want to retrieve some values from the huge amount of data. We can able to mapping. Mapping also is called dictionary. Mapping in the sense EID I'm going to mapping. It's going to be checked in that EID mapping. Based on EID, you can able to retrieve the data. So that is possibility is there. So ultimately these all are working with the data only. Data in the sense whatever information it is there in the database or somewhere, you have to retrieve that. So you have to work on it. Sometimes it's possible to work on different data types, different data types. Sometimes it's possible to work on similar data type elements. Array is example. So based on our requirement, how to use our data types actually here. So these data types we can use in reality in such a case that to uniquely identify our homogeneous or heterogeneous data type you want to work with, or you want to retrieve some data from the already which is existing. So you can use dictionary. Okay, tuple also we can use. Tuple is nothing but same as list, but it we cannot able to change. Sir, I want to create data type elements, but I don't want to change it means tuple. Okay, tuple. String also you cannot be changed once we create that. So this kind of situation we can use these data type, all those things. Next, coming to the point, this is about complete what we can say data types which are present in Python programming language in which can be used in various cases actually. Now main topic is I'm talking about functions now. So functions are very common usage in programming languages. In Python, also we will use functions. So what purpose we use function? First of all, what is function? How to create a function? What kind of functions will be there? So what is the benefit when we create a function or when we call the function? Okay, let's see the function creation, all those things. First, function. See, I have 100 lines of code. 100 lines of code I have written. So through this 100 lines of code, when I execute this 100 lines of code, I got some information. I got some output. Same output I want to get repeatedly. Again, we have to write 100 lines of code. Suppose in your program, this 100 lines of code required to write again and again. So if you write again and again this 100 lines of code, your code is going to be lengthy and your program is going to increase. It grows larger and larger. It's not well structured format. It's not well readable format actually. Okay, duplicate lines of code existed. So you'll be get confused what lines are there, like this huge amount of data, huge amount of code need to be write. Instead of that, what I'll do, these 100 lines of code I can keep in one function like f1. F1 is my function. Suppose here f1 is my function. So 100 lines of code is present in where f1 function. So in my program, whenever it is required to use 100 lines of code again and again, so I'll not write these 100 lines of code, just I'll call the function called f1. Instead of writing 100 lines, then you can write that f1 only, single. It is function. This is called function calling. Once we create a function, you can call the function many number of times, no matter it is how many times you want to call, you can call the function, that will work out. So ultimately what I'm saying, in your program, if it is required to write some sort of code repeatedly, then don't write that code repeatedly. Better to keep that repeated code in one small unit, and you can call that unit many number of times as per your requirement. That unit is nothing but what function, we can say that function. So ultimate important of function is functions will provide reusability. Reusability, that means once we create function with a number of statements, that function we can able to access, that function we can able to access directly anywhere we can able to call that. So no need to write repeatedly code. So they just call the function and that code will come and execute. So avoiding the repetition is important, and reusability of the code is important in functions actual here. Okay, so functions can reduce burden onto the programmers because we need not to write repeatedly code. Function will improve the readability of the program. Easily we can able to read that clear crystal. And if you don't have function, means your code is grows larger and larger. Whenever your code is grows larger and larger, functions will help us to divide that or split that code into multiple units. So in which unit you want to require to call, you can call that as per your requirement. So here two types of functions as usual in every language. One is predefined or built-in functions. Predefined, predefined or built-in functions, built-in functions. Then next, user-defined functions. User-defined functions. User-defined function. Predefined or built-in function means these functions will come automatically when we install Python software. So what are the examples of predefined functions? Print is a predefined function to display print statements. ID is a predefined function to get object address memory address of the object. Next, type is a function to get type of data type. Input is a function to accept input values from the user. These are all. Length is a function to get length of the any data type. These are all predefined functions or built-in functions which will come automatically when we install Python software. But coming to the user-defined functions, user-defined function means these functions need to create by programmer according to their requirement. So they can create their own functions and they can call whenever it is required. These are user-defined functions, we can say that. How to create user-defined function? To create user-defined function, we have to do like this. There is a syntax to create user-defined function. DEF is a keyword. You have to use a DEF, define the function. We have to define the function. So for that purpose, I'm using DEF keyword. After that here, function name, function name, function name. Here parameters, parameters. Then docstring, docstring. Docstring in the sense description about your function. Then valid statements, valid statements. Then after that return, return statement, return statement. This is about function creation syntax. So to define a function in Python, we use def keyword. It's a keyword. This is indicates function name. What is the name of your function? So function name should be uniquely identify, uniquely identify. Yes. No, I will tell you. It's optional statement. I'll tell you. Function name should be uniquely identified. Function naming follows the same rules of identifier which we were discussed previously. Identifier rules, you know that. So function name should not be two parts. Function name should not start with a digit. Okay, we cannot use any keyword as function name. Like that rules you have to follow while giving function name, but it must be uniquely identified. Parameters are optional. No need to pass. Okay, parameters are input values to the function. If the function is having parameter, while calling the function, you have to supply the parameter values. You have to supply the parameter values. If you are not supply parameter values, then it shows error. Parameter is not mandatory, it's optional. Then colon indicates what here? It is ending of the function header. It is ending part. First def indicates starting of the function header. Colon indicates ending of the function header. We can say that ending of the function header. So document string is nothing but description about your function. It is optional. No need to give any time. If you want to write about your function, write in the description lines like document string. Statements must be required. It's important because these statements will decide what function can do exactly. Whenever you call, what task will do that. Function is a statement or group of related statement which is used to perform specific task. Yes. So this is main definition of the function. A function is a statement or group of statement which is used to perform specific task when we call that function. So any valid statements indicates this is function body, we can say that. And coming to the return statement here, return statement is optional actually. It is optional. Why return statement? So the return statement will return the values from the function. So whenever we call the function will do some task. After completion of task, result will return to the calling place. For that purpose, we use return statement, or else I don't want to use return statement. So whenever I call the function should do the task and function only should print the values. You can do that. No need to return anything. So you want to expect, so if at all you are expecting some values from the function, then you can use return statement, otherwise no need. So return statement is optional actually here. It's return some values from the function. Where it will return? Calling place. Where you are calling, that will be in that place it will be written. So I'll show that simple example how to create function and call. So here you can see I'm creating function def. Is it definition defining the function? So def is a keyword. So f1 is my function name. F1 is my function name. I don't have any parameters. So as soon as when we call the function, I want to print hello. So this is called function creating. Function will do what every time? Print hello. 10 times I want to print hello. So generally if you don't have function, then completely 10 times you have to write print statement. 100 times I want to use, 100 times you have to print statements. Instead of that, what we are doing, I'm calling the function f1, f1, f1 like this instead of print statement. So now here we create a function, but whenever I execute, nothing will happen because function will only work, uh, yes, I'll tell you that restrictions are many are there. So there are different arguments are there, keyword arguments, variable length arguments. I'll discuss later coming session completely. Yes. We created a function. Okay, we created a function, but are you calling a function? No. If I'm not calling the function, nothing will happen. Only function will work when we call. That's it. Here you can see I'm calling the function one time. Suppose another time I'm calling. So another time, same function is going to be repeatedly display like. So once we create a function, you can call many number of times as per your requirement. But is there any parameter? No parameter. No parameter. So how to work with parameterized function? For example, name is the name. Name is a parameter. I want to say hello to name. Hello name. What name? You have to pass the name. See, function is expect parameter. When we are calling the function, you have to supply the parameter value. So if you are not supplying parameter value, it shows error. You can see this type error. F1 missing one required positional argument, that is name. So here name is not there. I'm going to pass the name. Yes, this function will work fine. Why? Because hello f1 I'm calling. As soon as when we call that name, it goes to here. That name goes to here and print hello Mohan. So you want to wish to someone also. Again, we have to call like this. You can pass parameters like this. So this is what function with parameters. Parameters are input values to the function. Parameters are input values to the function. Input values to the function. So once the function is having parameter, you must and should be pass the parameter value. Otherwise, it will give error. So parameter is this is. Suppose I want to accept. I want to find square of given number. Suppose here you can see square is my function of n is my number. So square is so what value I have to do? N into n. I want to do the logic here, n into n. But are you passing any value? Yes. Now you can see I'm going to pass the value 5. So f1 is not a function name. Function name is what? Square of 5. So square is a function which is expect n value. N is a 5. So it's going to be do n into n, 5 into 5, that is 25. Sir, how to accept the value at running time? So I want to accept the value at runtime. N equals to int of so here input of enter enter a number. User will enter a number. According to that, I want to find the square. You have to pass n value here. So let's run this. and it is asking number, any number randomly you can use. So 7 square 49, any number I'm using 4 square 16, like this. Sir, is this possible to give complete thing here? Let's cut it, and here only why don't we give? Yes, it's possible, we can able to give that. So n value, while calling the function only, I'm expecting n value, n equals to int of input of enter a number. So directly we are going to call the function, and whenever we call the function it has number, that number I'm entering as input at running time. That number, the function will call with that number, like 3 square of 3. So 3 into 3 will be like this only. So we can able to find out here with parameter. So whenever we are not passing parameter, it shows error compulsory. If the function is having parameter, so you must and should pass parameter values while calling the function, otherwise it shows error. Okay, suppose how to create a function to add sum of two numbers. It's very simple. Sum of two numbers means def sum, sum, x comma y, for example, x comma y I'm doing, x comma y. So print x plus y. As soon as when we call the function, I have to do print x plus y. I'm going to call the function. I'm going to call the function with what? 2 and 3 values. So 2, 3 values here, 2 values x and 3 value y. So when we call the function with 2 parameters, result is what? 5. Suppose what happen if I'm increasing, if I'm passing only one parameter, it shows error. Yes, number of parameters and passing parameters must be matched. Some function missing one required positional argument, why it is. So only one is there. So if I give another one, then it will work fine. So this is what adding sum of two numbers using function called sum. Okay, now you can see this time I am going to use return statement. Return statement I am not using now. Print, as soon as function, when we call this function, and function will take the arguments from the user here 7 and 8, and it will do some task, it is going to be print. But I don't want to print any statement using function. I want to return x plus y, now return statement I'm using. Return in the sense what? As soon as when we call this function will expect parameter values from the user has given parameter value, but x and y will be stored here 7 and 8, and it will do some task. 7 plus 8 15. 15 value is not going to print by function, it's going to be written. It's going to be written to where? Calling place. Where you are calling, this is your calling. But now this time you can see it won't work out because you are not printing. So I want to print that. Okay, so suppose s equals to sum of 7 8, then print sum is, then I have to print what? S. Result value is S only. So now you can see it's coming, sum is 15. Or else no need to take here S variable, no need to store separate result. Directly we can call this function here only, instead of S. Yes, it's working fine. Both are same. So when we call the function will call with 7 and 8. It perform addition 7 plus 8, and result will return to the calling place by using what? Return statement. It is optional statement. Return statement is optional. So if you want to return values from the function to the calling place, then we can use return statement. Otherwise, no need to use return statement. It is optional. Suppose how to find whether given number is even or odd using function concept. Simple, is or else even underscore odd, then number, then I have to check the condition. If uh, n modulus 2 equal to 0, then print is even, else 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 print is odd, So I'm going to call the function. How to call the function? Even odd, we have to pass the values. Even odd of 4. 4 is what? Is even. Yes, but 4 is even or odd, so I want to find out. So here n comma, here also n comma. N means your supplied value. Even odd function, I'm passing 4, so 4 is even. Suppose if I'm passing here 8 or 9, so 9 is what? Odd number. Like this we can able to do through function also here. Okay, So runtime also we can able to accept the value. No need to give here values like this. N equals to int of how to pass list or tuple in. Yes, I will do that. No problem. Uh, input of here enter number enter number. Here I'm using int input of number. Now runtime I'm accepting value. So any number randomly you can use. 6 is even. Now here I'm using 5 is odd. So this is what function with the internal logic if else. Inside the function any logic you can able to write. So runtime accepting values and inside the program we can give the values. Function without return statement with return statement. Function with parameter without parameter. Function with multiple parameter. Any number of parameter function is having. So yes. Why we are casting always to int? Because of I told already in the basics things while entering any value at running time, so that will be treated as what? String format. So it has to be converted into int format. Yes. While entering any value at runtime, string format only it will be treated. Python language will treat it as string. So, but I am giving number, no, that number is going to treat it as what? String, no. So, I have to be converted into int. For example, look at here. This is function f1, f1 name. This function is going to be expect print your name is here I'm using yeah that also I will show that. Don't worry that you are asking all forward we have to discuss. Now you can see f1 now this time I am going to expect enter name is what actually here string format, no? Yes. So n equals to sorry here it is name here name is what is that string. Okay, name equals to input of enter name is a string but did I convert that int? No. So you are going to give string value and it's going to be treated as string value, no need to convert. But previously I'm asking number, no? You are going to enter number that will be treated as string, you have to be converted into integer. So that's what I have given int of input of for that. Here it is name is what we are entering characters, but whatever we enter the characters application also treat them as string, no matter it is no need to convert, no need to casting. But in the case of accepting number, you are going to enter a number. Okay, suppose you can see I'm asking n your number is your number is n. So here input of enter number enter number. So here n equals to, so whatever we enter the number, that number is treated as string. Okay, that number is treated as string. So n, your number is 8 only. Here also no need to convert because whatever we enter the number, that is string format only. If you want to know that whether it is string or not, you can see this print type of n. So I'm trying to do that through function. Now you can see I'm entering the number. Just wait, I'm entering the number. So 6 is my number. What is this number type? String only. Okay, but you have to be convert into int format. So I'm using now. This time whenever you want to enter the number, you can enter, but it is what? Integer type only. It's successfully converted or not? Yes, integer type. When it is required to convert, sir, because I have to what we can say enter two numbers. Okay, you are entering two numbers, but two numbers adding you cannot add, that is string values. String concatenation will be happen, but arithmetic addition will not happen. That's what you have to be converted at runtime, these values. So that is already we discussed in the basic sessions how to convert the values at running time. runtime, whatever the values you are giving, that will be treated as by default string. You have to be converted into int form whenever it is required to add some two numbers. But you don't want, you can no need to convert, that will be treated as string only clearly. So this is about function, how to create function, how to call the function with parameter, without parameter, function with return statement, without return statement. We'll be discuss more things about function in coming sessions. Whatever you ask, I'll cover all those things, no worry at all. We will work with functions with list all those things. Some predefined functions are there, filter function, anonymous function, lambda function, so many functions concept will be there. I'll discuss later. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue at the same time.